Hey yo guys, what is going on? And welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Football Series 2. Series going good. I hope you guys are all enjoying the episodes. Series 1 went really well, to be quite honest, and that's why I decided to carry on Series 2. Not many episodes into Series 2, but you know, this is Series 2, and I've said Series 2 a million times, so I'm going to stop saying the word Series 2, although it's probably going to come back up whilst I start talking about Series 2. Yeah, this is Series 2. Anyway, let's have a recap. I thought this episode, we can have a recap. Sorry, something took my eye there, but no problem. Don't worry, it's not a spider again. I'm not seeing another spider, just something else in the room. So let's talk about the weekend. Obviously, the fixtures of the Premier League, and as the Championship as well. But as for the Premier League, what an opening weekend, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, the Premier League is finally back. It went mad a little bit. Well, a lot, should I say. Obviously, we kicked off Friday night and we had Arsenal v Leicester. And that was a game and a half, to be quite honest. I really enjoyed that game. I didn't obviously have a team to want to win because obviously my team was Middlesbrough. I just enjoyed it as a neutral. Did think Leicester were going to take the game. Watching a few Arsenal fan TVs afterwards. Obviously, I watched their interviews on there. A lot of their fans were saying that Leicester could have took it. They thought that Leicester were going to win it. But listen, Arsenal, you know, stuck in well. And they got the win, and what a great win it was to kick off their new season. It was proper mad, but it was proper good game as well. Really, really enjoyed it. You know, both teams wanted to win. Plenty of goals. If you haven't seen that game, don't know. I mean, go and watch it. I don't know how you're going to watch it. Probably just go YouTubing. You know what I'm saying? A.J.T. And if you're watching this, you ain't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button. But yeah, go and watch the weekend's games. They went mad. And then we go into Saturday, and I was thinking to myself, good opening game, you know, let's have another one. And we got another one. We had Watford v Liverpool, 3-3. A lot of people, a lot of fans and whatnot are saying that maybe Watford's goal was offside. I don't know. Personally, I mean, I just watched it go in the back of the net. Good goal. Well, you know, the defender had to fight for it. Good game. And I spoke to a Liverpool fan yesterday. That man might know who he is if he's watching this video. But I was talking to a Liverpool fan yesterday. And I say, you know, the money that Liverpool spent, you know, and the players they brought in, Liverpool should have been beating Watford really. But listen, take nothing away from Watford. A lot of people had them to go down this season in Premier League predictions that I've watched on YouTube. I mean, credit to Watford. Playing a team like Liverpool have been some great signings. Obviously, a Champions League team this season as well. So I mean, to get a 3-3 draw opening day is a great result for them, to take nothing away from them. So yeah, I mean, great game. And a few more, and don't worry, I'm getting to the big one that you guys want to know about. Well, there's two big ones. The first one being Huddersfield were top of the league until Man United beat West Ham 4-0. But Huddersfield, and I'm saying Huddersfield Town, a team I never ever expected I'd ever see in the Premier League, were top of the bloody Premier League on Saturday night. It was mad. I mean, credit to Huddersfield. I mean, coming into the Premier League, everyone's writing you off. I mean, even I wrote you off, and I apologise. Even I wrote you off, wrote you off, whatever. They go to Crystal Palace, and they just say to everyone, look, we are Huddersfield Town, pretty much. And how easy must they think this league is? They go to Crystal Palace, who to me, are a good team at home, and they beat them 3-0. And I'm like, what the hell? What is going on? Did Crystal Palace have a B team out or what? Because that was a mad result for Huddersfield Town. But listen, man, credit to Huddersfield Town. You know, coming to this big league, and a lot of teams getting nervous around these, you know, coming into the Premier League, playing a Premier League game for the first time. But listen, they gave Palace a right good game, 3-0 anyway. What a result! Great travelling fans as well, all the way to Crystal Palace from Huddersfield. Obviously, it's not that close to each other, so yeah, I mean, credit to Huddersfield Town fans for obviously selling out their end. But yeah, what a game, 3-0. Wow, I mean, I still can't get over it. The fact that Huddersfield Town were top of the Premier League. You know what I mean? This weekend, opening weekend. If there's any Huddersfield fans watching this, let me know. Did you think you were going to be top of the league on Saturday night, or did you think you were going to go to Crystal Palace and get absolutely hammered? Because I didn't expect for them guys to get 3 points. I really didn't expect that. It took me by surprise. Well, I mean, credit to him, man. What a result, really. What confidence going into Newcastle. Although I don't think you need much confidence when you go to play Newcastle, because Newcastle are rubbish. We saw that yesterday. John Joe Shelby, give yourself a pat on the back, kidder, because you're out for the next game. You may have just cost your team another 3 points. It's a big thumbs up to you, Shelby. You are the man. Don't let anyone tell you any different. You are the man. Thank you so much for getting sent off. Thank you so much for making Newcastle maybe losing their second game of the season and looking at that face relegation, looking at that 20th spot. John Joe Shelby, my brother. Yes. So, I mean, we could go on to Newcastle in a minute, but we talk about Burnley. Now, Burnley was another mad game. Now, let me know in the comments. And it's a serious question now. You know, away from all the banter about Newcastle and whatnot. Serious question now. If Gary Cahill doesn't get sent off against Burnley in the first half, for me, wasn't a sending off. Do Chelsea go on to win the game? You guys let me know in the comments. Because I personally feel like if Gary Cahill doesn't get sent off in that game, Chelsea go on to win. Now, take nothing away again from Burnley's win. It was a terrific performance put up from Burnley. They obviously had their advantage with on Chelsea having 10 men. I mean, you can say a lot of things. Chelsea are home. Chelsea had the home support. Chelsea had top players in. Obviously, they were losing two big players. That was Hazard and Costa. Costa's pretty much leaving anyway, but Hazard wasn't playing. Hazard, I know a team can't be changed by one player, but for me, Chelsea kind of rely on Hazard for me on that left wing, as he does bits for them. But let me know in the comments, honestly, if Chelsea don't have Gary Cahill sent off, do they win the game, or do they take someone from the game? Because I personally feel like if Chelsea don't have 10 men on that pitch, they win the game. Say whatever you want. I mean, that's why I do these videos, but. Yeah, I mean, take nothing away from Burnley's win. Listen, it's a fantastic win, and if any Burnley fans are watching this, listen, I mean, again, credit. What a result! I mean, to go to the champions of Chelsea and beat them. I mean, at half time, you're 3-0 up at Chelsea, and I can only imagine what that feels like because I've never seen that as a Middlesbrough supporter. But I know Borough and Burnley have this little bit of rivalry and whatnot, but I'm afraid when there's credit due, you've got to give it to them. What a result. Honestly, what a result. That was amazing from Burnley. I watched it come in. And obviously I backed Chelsea on my coupon. So I lost my accumulator anyway. But I'm sat here thinking, boss to the accumulator, chuck that out the window. Let's just focus on this game for a couple of minutes. And what a game it was. Obviously Chelsea could have got back into it later on, which it did. Obviously scoring 2 goals from Morata, getting his goal for Chelsea, first goal for Chelsea, which I'm sure he wanted to get. And then David Luiz. Later on, for the 88th minute or something, he scored. I mean, that's still another tense, a few minutes towards the end of the game, but Burnley hung on. Let me just adjust that. There we go. Burnley hung on, and Burnley came away with the 3 points, and what a way to start your season off. Getting 3 points at the champions. I mean, it's a great result. But obviously, Gary Cahill. Again, I'm going to ask this question. Do you think it was a red card? I don't think it was. I know it's from the side and whatnot. People saying it's from the back. It's from the side, pretty much. It's not a red card. I'm sorry, it's not a red card, that challenge. I mean, it's a yellow. Maybe a red, but for me, it was a soft red card, to be honest. It was a yellow card at best. It wasn't a red card challenge. If he's going 2-footed there on the player, no doubt it's a red card. No doubt in it, but no, for me, I don't see that as a red card, and I feel like Chelsea were hard done by then. Obviously, with the red card, I just don't see it as a red card, and I'm not trying to defend Chelsea in this. I'm a fan. You guys are fans of football. We all watch the same highlights on a night. From what you've seen, do you feel it was a red card? I personally don't feel like Gary Cahill was a red card. I really don't. And I think that's a big talking point. But listen, as I said, credit to Burnley. Great win. Great 3 points away at Chelsea. Not many teams will do that this season, especially a team, and no disrespect to Burnley, a team like Burnley. They've got the biggest of sides, and but the fans are terrific as well. I watch a guy called Vizzer, and I've mentioned him before. He is a fan of Burnley, and when you see his emotion, you see all his friends' emotion. They know Burnley aren't a big team. Burnley don't really win away. You know what I mean? And to see their reaction was really good to see. Just local lads supporting their local team and getting into it. Beating Chelsea. I mean, it must have been an amazing feeling. So yeah, I mean, credit to Burnley, credit to the fans who are going all the way to Chelsea as well. London's not close to Burnley. So yeah, credit to all them lads. I mean, I think you had to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go to that game. I mean, what a reward he got. 3-2 victory. Credit to Burnley. Few more games happened that day. A couple of other results. Obviously, Rooney scoring for Everton in that 1-0 win. Great for him. Great way to get off the mark. Obviously, I remember seeing him score a terrific goal in pre-season. He just hit him at 40 yards, I think it was, 35, 40 yards. He's drilled it in the top corner, but, he gets his goal on Saturday. I didn't have my fantasy football team, so, that doesn't help me much. But I did have Lukaku, I think, and Harry Kane, so I'm all right there. But, great, Rooney, great goal, and, what a way to start your new career, if you like, with Everton. Obviously I knew he was there as a kid, but, it's a new season. So yeah, I mean, gets himself off the mark, gets the Everton 3 points, and they move on to their next game now. But we talk about Sunday. A lot of goals in the Sunday games. Never disappointed with a good Super Sunday. Even better if you're hungover. I wasn't hungover, to be honest, but I mean, if you're hungover and you watch a Super Sunday, there's nothing better laid in bed watching plenty of goals going. We go to the first game, and we go down to you know, that team up the road who play in the black and white against Spurs. Yeah, and they got hammered. And I'm going to say they got hammered because I love that word, hammered. But they got hammered 2-0. Great performance by Tottenham. Fantastic performance by Tottenham. Didn't put a foot wrong. But John Joe Shelby did put a foot wrong. Why he did the thing he did, it doesn't make sense to me. And as I told you guys before, I worked with a Newcastle fan, and he was livid. He couldn't believe what John Joe Shelby did. It doesn't make sense to why he had to do what he did. Yeah, okay, Dele Alli's got hold of the ball. Don't wrestle him off it. He's going to let go of it, isn't he? He's not going to go play rugby with you and run off with it. He's going to drop the ball, and you take the free kick, and then your game continues. But no, he takes it upon himself to wrestle Dele Alli like a big kid, and then do the silly thing. And I mean, Andre Mariner is watching him. He's watching what he is doing, and he stands on his ankle. I mean, wow. What a guy you are. Right underneath the referee's nose, you stand on Dele Alli's ankle. And then he gives it this. And he's sent off. Well, I'm surprised you got sent off. You don't have a leg to stand on. The referee's seen what you did. You're off, and I'll see you later, because, you know, you can't be doing that. And I hate seeing that in football. I really do. When players stand on each other and whatnot and cheat and dive and all that other stuff, I hate seeing that. And it happened to a Newcastle player. Great. I mean, they were down to 10 men. They then went on to get beat. Even better. But you know, they go into Huddersfield on Sunday, I believe it is. Huddersfield, if they get another win, fantastic. So it's all good for us, Borough fans. Yeah, it's terrific for us, to be quite honest. If you guys haven't noticed, I don't really have a lot of love for Newcastle. In fact, I have no love for Newcastle. I don't like Newcastle. Any Newcastle fans on here? I'm sorry, but look behind me. How can I possibly like Newcastle or have any sort of likeness towards them? It doesn't happen. I'm Borough through and through, and that's the way it goes. But yeah, I mean, we talk about that game. Harry Kane at the post. Harry Kane should have scored because he's in my fantasy football team, so I've dropped points on him. So thank you for that. But I think Tottenham will have a strong season. Obviously, I didn't predict them to finish in the top 4. But I do feel like they will have a strong season, even if they don't get in the top 4. I think playing at Wembley, adjusting to a new stadium, obviously the home of football, as people call it, I think there's a lot of pressure with them playing at Wembley. I think they know there's more pressure on them at Wembley than what there is White Hart Lane. I do feel like they will struggle at home, or at the new stadium, should I say. I don't feel like they're going to struggle away from home, because they've always been good on the road of Tottenham. Remember the time we played Tottenham, they did beat us, but I mean, we scored past them. But, you know, I feel like they will struggle on the road. I feel like they will struggle at home. It's not on the road. But don't get me wrong, I mean they're going to win games at home at Wembley. Of course they are. It'd be weird to watch them at Wembley all season. But, you know, credit to Tottenham getting the win. So, yeah, two very good goals as well. Good to see Davies getting the score sheet, and Dele Alli. Dele Alli's in my fantasy football team, so I've got points there. But yeah, big up to the Tottenham boys getting the win, especially against a team like Newcastle. I can't thank you enough for beating them. And then we go to have another game on the Super Sunday, which was Man United v West Ham. And Man United went absolutely rampant and beat them 4-0. I do have a friend that supports West Ham. He never spoke yesterday. I'm not surprised. But yeah, 4-0 win. Lukaku gets his goal. Pogba got a goal. Martial got a goal. Yeah, really good. Obviously, someone else got a goal as well. But really good result from Manchester United. And I think they're going to be strong contenders for the title, but I don't think they're going to win it. I do think Manchester City will take the title this season, but I have no doubt that they will come close to it. Terrific performance from Manchester United, to be quite honest. And yeah, I mean, obviously take 3 points away and a 4-0 win. Obviously Hernandez and Joe Hart and whatnot were all back at the. Obviously, well, Hernandez was back there. Joe Hart sort of got a bit of beef, I should say, a lot of stick from the Man United fans. But obviously Hernandez can get a goal on his return. But yeah, it is what it is. West Ham, and I do like West Ham. Not as that I support them. I just enjoy the fans and the chance that they have. It's a shame they're not seeing even scored a goal yesterday, but that's the way football goes. I mean, you look at United's team this season. If you get beat up Manchester United this season, it's not a bad thing. I mean, just look at the squad compared to West Ham's squad. I mean, there was no you know, the comparison was almost unfair. You know, they've got world-class players. West Ham got a good team, but they haven't got nowhere near as what Manchester United have, and I think a lot of teams in the Premier League haven't got what Manchester United have got in their artillery. So, yeah, big up Manchester United. You know, obviously getting the 3 points, and it's got, you know, the Premier League season kicked off well. It really did. I'm looking forward to next week's games as well. And as you guys know, we'll be doing my Premier League predictions on what I think the scores will be. I've actually got my Championship score predictions coming out today. Pretty much after this video, I'll be recording another video just for you guys, because I love making the videos at the minute. Yes, I'm making another video about about the scores that I think will happen on Tuesday and Wednesday. Only 2 games on Wednesday, but there's quite a lot on Tuesday. But yeah, I mean, this has been pretty much Let's Talk Football, the roundup. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. And Newcastle fans, well, whatever. Everyone else, have a good rest of your Monday, and I'll see you guys again. Well, in a minute. I'll see you guys again soon. Up the butter!